that has so far had a viewing of almost 90,000 people in the last 29 days. In our efforts at Mindspeak, if our efforts at Mindspeak can actually make a difference to any jeweler, we will feel our efforts were worth it. We have a very interesting subject of discussion today. A young generation is entering the business, and there are places where they have been receiving great acceptability by the elders, and they have been given space and freedom to operate. There have been instances where either the young guys who enter the workplaces feel out of place, or there are clashes between the old generation who remain stubborn and do not want to change. One thing is sure that the millennials and the Gen X are the future in business, and they are the future as our consumers. Today's subject of discussion is Nai Dishain, our young Turks, in a panel discussion. And in the panel, we have Rajesh Kalyan of Kalyan Jewelers, Mr. Dhruv Talwar from Talwar Sons Chandigarh, Sudhir Kapoor, who is from Bhima Jewelers from Madurai, Chirag Vora, who's from Bafle Jewelers in Dubai, Seema Mehta from Kirtilal's, Tanya Rastogi from Lala Jugal Kishore in Lucknow, Sayam Mehra, who is director of Unique Chains, Mumbai. This panel shall be moderated by Hemant Bhai Shah, who has been our mentor and has a long record of some amazing presentations, and is also a great consultant to many jewelry houses. Friends, kindly remember to keep your videos on an off mode so that you get better sound quality. We have 1.5 hours for this seminar, and we shall request you to post your questions on the chat at the end of the webinar so that we can actually give Hemant Bhai a chance to ask these questions, or we can post them to some of the speakers who are good at it. I hand over this to Hemant Bhai to start the webinar.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Ashok Bhai. And it is a great pleasure and honor to be a moderator for such an esteemed panel. We are looking at a new era. As I said in my presentation a couple of weeks back, we are moving from the BC to the AC era.
Bhai, your voice is very low.
Sorry, I will speak a little louder. Yeah. So we are moving into a new era, which is from the BC to the AC era, before Corona to after Corona. So we have what I call the new future. And what better than to be sitting with 6 youngsters who are going to talk about that new future and how they see it and how they plan to address it. So you have got 8 youngsters sitting here, 7 in the panel and 1 as a moderator. Okay? And you are going to hear 8 youngsters talking about the future. For a topic that is so important, I think what we need to do is to patiently hear every one of the speakers and imbibe their thoughts, their mind speak, so to say, into our culture, into our systems, so that we also take the right direction. And before I start questions, I would like to tell you, and I kid you not, sab bacche hai hum log, but I kid you not, that this entire session has been the brainchild and the relentless persuasion from none other than one of our panelists, Sayam. Sayam, thank you very much for this idea and for putting in all the effort of getting us 8 youngsters together on this session of Mindspeak. Now let us start with the questions. The format I'm going to follow is that I have 2 questions where I want every one of the 7 panelists to speak. And then I have 1 specific question for each of the panelists, which I would want them to respond to. So we are going to start with one first common question. And as I said, we are moving from one old era to a new. So I'm going to start with a question which is about the old era, so to say, in the before Corona stage. And the question for all the panelists is that if there is one thing, just one thing each panelist has to tell me, if there is one thing that you want to change about the industry, what would that be? And for this, I would like to start with Rajesh. Rajesh, I would like you to start answering this question. If there is one thing you would like to change, what is it that you would change?
Very good afternoon, friends. I'm very happy to come on this webinar. For the past 25 days, I am also a common visitor on this webinar, and I have seen enormous and beautiful speeches. And I'm sure that this session also will contribute as much as the earlier sessions. Regarding the question that Hemant Bhai, you have just asked me, if there is one thing that I would like to change in this industry, am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Yes, yes.
If there is one thing which I would like to change in this industry, it will be the perception of this industry. Actually, what are we? We are a group of hardworking individuals who have been there, and most of us have been there for generations in this industry. We are selling a product which is so valuable. Our products are made by artists. It is going from one generation to the next generation. So much of care we are taking on our products. And ultimately, about 4 to 5 crore people are part of this great industry. But are we getting the goodwill or the image or the respect that we deserve? Why? According to me, when I entered the business in 90s, the respect that we got at that point of time, I am sure that we are not getting today. Be it from the ministry or from the bureaucrats or from the media or investment bankers, analysts, financial institutions, or the public at large. When I entered in 90s, the traditions or the structures that we were following, certain things have changed to the worse, and certain things have just remained as it is, as it was in the 90s. When we were going for a foreign tour, most of us would have carried cash with us. Today, all of us are using credit cards. We would have gone to stationery shops where materials were just kept in sacks and we used to pick it up. Today, everything is come as packaged goods. So the problem, what has happened is, of course, there are some portions where we have failed or we have gone from bad to worse. But majorly, the climate or the environment has changed while we have remained as it is. According to me, how should we change? Or what is it that we have to change? And how can we change? These are the 3 questions which I would like to answer or tell in detail. Whatever image or perception that including me, our brand, you, or any industry gets for that purpose is partially because of communication and majorly because of what they actually do. Today, we have to understand that the in thing is organized, is not what we were doing earlier. Today, the business and the market is organized. while in our case, majorly we are unorganized. When I talk of organized, which I have done in several venues, people think that only coat suit का आदमी का organized बोल सकता है. नहीं है. Even if it's a kirana store, if we are having 2 kilo stock, if we follow all the laws of the land and we are sure of what we do and we can show that this is what we do to everybody, it is called organized. That is my meaning of organized. If you see the 4 or 5 aspects of our business, we can start with our workers. In fact, my father, whenever he visits the store, all of us will, I personally will talk to the manager. My brother will see the board outside. My father walks to the toilets. Because what he tells is that वो देखने के मालूम पड़ता है कि ये शॉप कैसा मेंटेन होता है. Similarly, our workmen or our workplaces needs to be upgraded. We need to showcase them. This is with regard to workplaces.
Right.
Coming to our practices, we need to be organized and we need to follow the laws of the land. Unfortunately, even though many of us are doing it, there are people who are still lagging in it. Then comes the transparency in billing and our practices. The world has moved. When I was sitting in the shop in 95, 98, we used to get 1 credit card or 2 credit cards a time. And we used to ask the customer, sir, इसमें हमको थोड़ा commission जाता है, आप थोड़ा change कर cash दे सकता है. Today, 20% of the business is on credit cards. 5% is on online. So things have changed.
Rajesh bhai, if I may interrupt. Rajesh bhai, we have 6 other points also to about what they are expecting a change in. I'm sorry to cut you midway, but otherwise we are going to have a challenge of time. And I really want to hear all your answers on all the questions I have. Otherwise, I'm going to remain an unsatisfied man. So
understand. So so this is the practice. So I'm just cutting it here, and lot of practices I personally feel that we should change. And I feel that as an industry, if this GJF or GJPC or our trade body can have a set of do's and do nots, and if all of us work towards that, if each of us have a registration, there can be a court kind of system where we can argue whether we are right or wrong. And if we have a platform, that I feel is a first thing that we have to put in place.
thank you.
And coming to the USP of what I want, personally, when I was sitting in the shop, we knew the customer so much that we could actually know whether he wants chai with sugar or without sugar. Our suppliers, if they give us a call, we know exactly the reason why they are calling.
Rajesh
Is
bhai,
their order late? So
Rajesh bhai, let's move ahead.
the last point is that
Rajesh bhai.
what I would, yeah.
Rajesh,
So the USP that I would like to promote is getting closer to the customer, knowing him like before, and just like a proprietorship concern, all our shops, all our managers needs to be equipped for that. Thank you, Hemant bhai.
thank you, Rajesh bhai. Dhruv, can I ask you to take up next, please?
Hi, sure. Hi. Okay, so it's an honor being here. So I'll start by saying that, as we all know, the world is changing at a very rapid speed. And, everyone is adapting to new techniques and strategies. So it's very important for the jewelry industry as a whole to constantly evolve as well. The buying behavior in the jewelry sector is extremely complex. Most of the bulk buying happening in the country is driven on emotions and keeping in mind that it's a security for the future generations. What I want to change in the industry is I personally feel the way of selling. Again, what I'm about to say is not going to happen instantly. So this I'm talking another 10, 15 years from now. So jewelry definitely always needs to be a form of investment. But more than that, it has to be valued for the intricacy of it as well. So people need to understand the amount of hours which have gone in designing, in workmanship of the product. So we need to
Dhruv, sorry. I'm really sorry to this thing. I think my question has been misunderstood, and I apologize for that. What I really want to know is one thing that you would like to change about the industry. So if you can just pinpoint that one thing and briefly tell us in 2 minutes or so about what you mean by that one thing that you are pointing out. Because
So
we are going to talk about the industry in so much detail that even a 3-day seminar is not going to be really adequate to move forward. I'm sorry, but we need to
no problem.
pace ourselves a little. Thank you.
Okay,
Dhruv.
so yeah. So one thing about the industry is getting the industry closer. Times like this is what makes us understand that it's very important for everyone to be connected, because to get out of things like these, we need to hold each other's hand. I would say connectivity, organizing the industry more, and so change in the industry. See, we've really come ahead in the last, my experience of working has been about 12 years. So I've seen a lot of, a lot of things being changed, like a lot of new shows being added, connective improved, but I still feel there's a lot of scope of just getting everyone a little together. You understand what I'm trying to say, right?
And I think it's a great idea. And yes, if we can get the industry closer, it will also be easier to manage things at the industry level. And I think that is something that we need very much. Thank you, Dhruv. I really appreciate that point. And it's a unique point which you won't hear many people talking about. I would now like to take Tanya's opinion on the same. Tanya, can you please share with us your viewpoint on what one thing you would like to change?
Can we do a little Hindi also, if possible?
Yes, of course, of course.
For
तानिया
those
जी
who can speak.
हिंदी में बिल्कुल बोल सकती है. लखनऊ हिंदी तो हमें बहुत ही ज्यादा पसंद है. Tanya, are you there?
Yes, can you hear me?
She was on mute. I have unmuted her. Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Yeah.
Okay. So, या मैं बिल्कुल हिंदी बोल सकती हूँ. मैं बनारस से हूँ और लखनऊ में हूँ.
बहुत तहजीब से.
जी जरूर तहजीब उर्दू भी आती है थोड़ी थोड़ी. Anyway. So I think मैं बिल्कुल अग्री करती हूँ राजेश जी से कि हमको ऑर्गेनाइज का बहुत ज्यादा जरूरत है एज एन इंडस्ट्री. मैं आपके साथ एक इंसिडेंट शेयर करूंगी. 5-6 साल पहले बात है. मैं आई वाज ऑन अ पैनल जब मेरे से क्वेश्चन पूछा गया जी व्हाई ऑल द चेन स्टोर्स आर कमिंग फ्रॉम द साउथ ऑफ इंडिया. व्हाई नॉट इवन अ सिंगल चेन स्टोर फ्रॉम नॉर्थ ऑफ इंडिया successfully, like despite so many old jewelers belonging to this place, like 150 साल. So I was nonplussed. I did not have an answer. I was sharing the panel with Emerald Jewelry ke Mr. Srinivasan. He came to my rescue. He said one sentence: the difference is only one, organized and unorganized. And that stayed with me. अगर आप देखें आज के टाइम पे हम लोग only 15% is organized, and बाकी 85% is unorganized. उसके बावजूद वो जो 15% है ना, वो हमारे छोटे छोटे शहरों में, ये जॉय आलूकाज है, मालाबार है, तानिष्क है, छोटे से छोटे शहर पे पेनिट्रेट कैसे कर पा रहे हैं, जबकि हम उनको कितने पुश्तियों से जानते हैं. ट्रस्ट की बात करते हैं, क्या ट्रस्ट जब वो हमारा मार्केट लेके जा रहे हैं. सो आई थिंक इफ वी डोंट चेंज, वी आर बीइंग वेरी अनफेयर टू आवर चिल्ड्रन. उनका मार्केट हम कम कर रहे हैं. अभी हम लोग 85% है यार. वी कैन गेट टुगेदर, वी कैन. अभी थोड़ा कंपटीशन कम चाहिए, कोहेसिवनेस ज्यादा चाहिए आपस में. 85% वरना आपस की लड़ाई में ना ये हमारा 15% खाता जाएगा. आई एम सॉरी, आई नो दोस बिग बिग्स आर देयर, बट आई डोंट मीन एनी डिसरिस्पेक्ट टू देम, बट दिस इज व्हाट आई अब जैसे हम लखनऊ में रहते हैं, आई गेट अ लॉट ऑफ मुस्लिम क्लाइंट्स फ्रॉम दुबई, सऊदी. बड़ी शान से हमको बोलता है जी दुबई का सोना है, सिंगापुर का सोना है, आपसे ज्यादा प्योर है. डूड चिराग जी, डोंट माइंड, आई मीन आपका दुबई बहुत बड़ा ज्वेलरी का मार्केट है, लेकिन हम इंडिया आपसे बड़े हैं. पर वो आपके लोग हमको आके कैसे बोल लेते हैं ऐसा कि आपसे अच्छा सोना है. वी हैव द सेम स्टैंडर्ड्स ऑफ प्योरिटी, बट व्हाट हैपेंस इज दैट जो थोड़ी सी, मोस्ट ऑफ अस मेंटेन दोस प्योरिटी स्टैंडर्ड्स. जो थोड़े से मिसक्रिएंट्स हैं, वो जो उनके गलत ट्रेडिंग के चक्कर में पूरी इंडस्ट्री पे ब्लॉट आता है. अभी सही बोले वो कि गवर्नमेंट हमको चोर समझती है, पब्लिक हमको गुंडा समझती है. अभी परसेप्शन चेंज करना ही पड़ेगा ना. तो आई थिंक इफ वी कैन ऑल गेट टुगेदर एंड पुट सम यूनिफॉर्म रेट का बेचने का और खरीदने का रेट कर सके, बहुत बड़ा स्टेप होगा इंडस्ट्री के लिए वो. आई विल शेयर वन मोर इंसिडेंट बिफोर आई क्लोज अप मिस्टर शाह. हमने एक आशीष चौहान, करंट सीईओ ऑफ BSE, ही सेड समथिंग वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग. जब शुरू में उन्होंने, he also co-founded the NSE. So when it was founded, वो डब्बा वो ऐसे सौदा हाथ से बोल के दिखाते थे ना, तभी 200 करोड़ का बिजनेस करते थे. अभी जब उनके पास गाइडलाइंस आई, सबने ऑर्गेनाइज होने को बोला, बहुत रेजिस्टेंस आया. उन्होंने बट रेजिस्टेंस के वो खत्म ही हो जाएगा बिजनेस और मार्केट. अभी आज के जमाने में 10,000 करोड़ एक दिन का बिजनेस होता है हमारा स्टॉक एक्सचेंज, एक दिन का. तो मार्केट इंक्रीज करेगा. WGC did a survey to check out the portfolio, gold portfolio of investment. 56%, 56 आधे से ज्यादा लोगों ने बोला हम सोना खरीदना चाहते हैं, पोर्टफोलियो में बढ़ाना चाहते हैं, पर ट्रेड प्रैक्टिसेस को इंडिया की ट्रस्ट नहीं करते. तो भाई अगर आप क्लीन होगे ना, आपका मार्केट कम नहीं होगा, एक्सपैंड. सो आई वांट मोर कोहेसिवनेस फ्रॉम माय इंडस्ट्री.
Sure. Thank you.
And less competition.
Thank you.
Come together.
Thank you. Sanyam, we've heard 3 retailers speaking. I'd like to hear the manufacturing wholesalers' viewpoint. Sanyam, can you tell us?
If I would say you decide to change, or the time will change you. So I am saying, can you hear me, Hemanji?
Yes, I can.
Yeah. So I am saying that today, as Rajesh ji also said, that the approach of the customer towards us should change. Our perception in the mind of the government also should change. But the reality है कि हमको change करने की ये जरूरत है कि at this time, you said there is post-COVID time, there is after-COVID time, but the most important is during COVID time. The during COVID time, we have to change.
Yes.
That at this time we have to upgrade ourselves.
Your voice is not clear. Can you speak a little bit louder?
Yeah. Avinash ji, I think the during COVID time, इस टाइम पे हम सबको अपग्रेड करना है, अपने आप को चेंज करना है, पूरी इंडस्ट्री को चेंज होना है. सोशल डिस्टेंसिंग 4 महीने 6 महीने तक शायद आगे कंटिन्यू और होगी, लेकिन हमको अपने आप को डिजिटलाइज करना है. स्काइप में, जूम, सब तरीके से अपने जो ज्वेलरी दिखाने का तरीका, एक कस्टमर एक ज्वेलरी के अंदर एक इमोशन से बाइंडेड है. सेम इमोशन वी हैव टू ब्रिंग इट इन आवर सिस्टम्स, एज इन आवर वेब बेस्ड सिस्टम, इन आवर एप्स, जहां पर हम अपनी स्टोरी बताएं, अपनी सिस्टम बताएं, अपनी ज्वेलरी की स्टोरी बताएं, और कस्टमर और अपने सेल्स को बराबर तरीके से अट्रैक्ट कर सकें. I think one more change is required in the right now in the mindset of as well as many people are thinking कि हमको स्टॉक थोड़ा रिड्यूस करना है, हमें थोड़ा सा अपने स्टाफ को रिड्यूस करना है, हमारे कारीगरों को विलेज भेजना है. ऐसा बिल्कुल नहीं करना चाहिए. Today, if the karigars are going to their villages or if they are changing, they are going to take a lot of months to come back. We have to plan. और हमको अपनी प्रोडक्शन इमीडिएटली माल दुकान खुलते ही धीरे धीरे प्लानिंग करते रहनी पड़ेगी. हमारे स्टाफ जो हमारे सबसे बड़े एसेट हैं, माइंड, उनको भी आज के तारीख में सेल्स के अलावा वेब बेस्ड मार्केटिंग के अंदर ऐड करना होगा. हम अपने लेवल पर भी इस तरीके से प्लानिंग कर रहे हैं हेमंत जी की इंडिविजुअली जोन वाइज कैसे उनको यूटिलाइज किया जाए. आई थिंक मिलेनियल्स को किस तरीके से वापस अट्रैक्ट किया जाए. जो लोग आज के तारीख में ओल्डर जनरेशन थी तो वेब बेस्ड को इतना महत्व नहीं देती थी, वो भी एट दिस मोमेंट वी आर यूजिंग अ लॉट ऑफ वेब बेस्ड थिंग्स. The change is required in the thinking, and which is already happening right now. Change is going to come. Different digital platforms to be upgraded, and a staff of the retailer also from the wholesaler point of view has to be upgraded in a way where our stock is easily being available to be seen in their screens, so that minimum stock and maximum utilization can be done on their part.
Sanyam, तुमने तो मेरे कुछ और क्वेश्चन का भी जवाब दे दिया. We will make you repeat it. Seema, can you take the next place, please? I want to hear from you what you think is the one thing that you would like to change in the industry.
So I actually would echo what most of the speakers have said so far, so I'll save the time. But I do think it's very important for us to engage with each other and not just think of ourselves as a separate unit trying to survive in a larger space, but to think about how the interconnectedness within the industry is so important, and not just engaging with our own company and our own community of people who work for us and clients, but also with each other. And so it's important that the leaders of the community come together even more to organize this business and to make it more recognized both nationally and internationally. So whatever that takes, which of course can't be explained now in a couple of minutes, but
I understand. Perfect. Thank you so much. I would now like to go to Sudhir. Sudhir, can you give us your viewpoint on on what you would like to see changing?
Yes, sure. Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for inviting me here on this platform and giving a chance to speak. And I kind of have the same idea what others have, but as Rajesh, he started like he's going in micro level. So I will talk about macro level. Okay, but I will be very to the point and very specific. As Tanya also said, see, definitely one thing I would like to do is I would like to remove the fragmentation from the industry. The industry at this point of time, I think, is being taken advantage of by politicians or by anybody else, or only because we are fragmented. I think we are not unique. We are not consolidated. We don't have that solidarity. When something happens in Lucknow, and person from Madurai vouch for that. So I think if that comes, if we stand, as Seema also mentioned, that a lot of cohesiveness, lot of uniqueness is required. A lot of places where we have to come together and see. For example, I'll give you like one India, and we have 2-3 rates of gold, like buying rate, selling rate, and selling to the customers. So our buying rate gold is the same all over India. I think not much of difference. Our again wholesaler, when they sell it to us, is the same rate. But when we are selling it to a customer, there's a lot of disparity. All over you go from north to south, east to west, everywhere is chaotic. Why we don't have the single rate? We say that we are a good industry, we are number 2, number 3 in the world, and this thing, that thing. Despite that, we don't have one rate. We should have one rate. Another part very important is that, see, unless we start talking the same language, people will not listen to us. We have been fragmented. South is coming to north, north is going to south, all these things. The moment we stop that, I think industry should grow. Industry will grow.
Thank you.
You give me a chance. I think one thing I would request all of you, bring it, all the jewelers all over India under one platform, have one voice.
Thank you. Chirag, let's hear what Dubai has to say about this.
Heman bhai saved the best for the last, huh? Heman bhai saved the best for the last.
Absolutely.
So guys, I'm the only international person over here. Rajesh bhai is also kind of international. But Dubai has already opened up as of.
Chirag bhai, मैंने बोला दिल से हिंदुस्तानी है. You are representing India in Dubai.
Yeah. So my perspective will be a little bit international because we are sitting in the heart of the entire trouble. And Dubai, as of yesterday, we opened up the wholesale as well as the retail sector. So we are facing reality, as in what India probably might see a step ahead. We've seen it now. Sales at retail level are as good as nil. Shops in the high streets are not getting sales as of now because people are not in the mindset. Dubai government has already said that social distancing means only 30% of your staff and customers are allowed to, you can have 30% customers as well as staff, not more. So these are things that the guys can probably foresee going ahead. Heman bhai, now going back to the question that you asked, what is the one thing I would want to change? Globally, not only in India, I would want to change the government restrictions if we have. Like our industry is definitely perceived as someone, something wrongdoing in the industry is always going on. So that is because of the import duties and all that is implemented. And there is major disparity in the price of gold. You are saying just in India, I would say across the globe. So gold today in Dubai is available at $10 discount and gold in Egypt is at $40 premium. This is for the guys, just for the knowledge. India, I don't know what is the market as of now. So if we can have in an international background, if we can make it all uniform, that will be the best thing. And apart from that, whatever everyone said that we need to get together, competition has to be reduced and gold should be treated as luxury, which is not being treated as luxury at the moment. Heman bhai, back to you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, now I'm going to go to my next phase of this panel discussion, so to say. I am going to ask each one of you all an individual question, which I want you to respond to. And I'm going to begin with Tanya. Tanya, I know you are a great designer and a great merchandiser. So my question,
thank you.
how do you see yourself designing and merchandising differently in the AC era?
AC era, yeah?
After Corona.
Yeah, so after Corona, yeah, no, I get that. The original AC is now gone. Anyway,
Yes.
so I think after Corona, I'll just share with you what happened during Abhi Akshaya Tritiya was quite interesting. We had just put in few ads to kind of, we just thought that it's like a remembrance thing, ki but yaad rahe, jab bhi khulega. But we realized that the way the gold is projected internationally, agar aap dekhe, to repatriation gold ka shuru ho gaya in the country. So many international, Germany started repatriated, then Switzerland started repatriated. So, and then that probably pushed the news that 3,000 से ऊपर जाएगा डॉलर. अभी इंडिया में ना हॉबी है सबका गोल्ड का क्या होता है वो पढ़ने का. अभी रिक्शे वाले को भी पता होता है, आप उससे पूछोगे कि क्या गोल्ड रेट है तो ये बताएगा कि जी आज का पूछ रहे हो या कल का. Right? So that's like a national hobby. Everybody knows, likes to study gold, खरीदना हो चाहे ना खरीदना. So I think कि वो जो news आया वो बहुत ही prominently उसको affect करा है हमारे at least हमारे client base को. So there was a lot of curiosity, a lot of people wanted to buy gold, a lot of people wanted to catch hold of the rate that is currently right now. So I think despite what we may think, 3 महीना 4 महीना हमारा जरूर रुकेगा एक बार business. ये एक indication है. Why I'm using this instances, it's an indication that the market going forward is going to be good. 3-4 महीना जरूर लगेगा. We might not be an essential product, but dude, we are not luxury product either. We are semi-essential. सोना उसको भी खरीद 70% लोग हमारे गांव में रहते हैं. सोना और हमारे इंडिया की the richest housewives in the world are our Indian housewives. 11% of the entire world's gold is with our housewives, right? तो उनको एक सोने का एक रिवेंज शॉपिंग टर्म आया है आजकल आफ्टर कोरोना. वो बताया ना आपने पढ़ा होगा चाइना में हर्मीज जिस दिन पहले दिन खुला they did 20 crores का business in one day. So I think that revenge shopping will happen in India also. There'll be a definite market for immediate buying. But now there are two kind of products that our industry deals in. One product is low margin, higher ROI, and the other product is high margin, lower ROI. जिसको आप दोनों को बेचने का और प्रमोशन का तरीका बिल्कुल डिफरेंट होता है, दोनों की डिजाइनिंग बिल्कुल डिफरेंट होती है. आई थिंक अभी फॉर सम टाइम, फॉर द फोरसेबल फ्यूचर, फॉर द नेक्स्ट ईयर और सो एटलीस्ट, वो जो हायर मार्जिन एंड लोअर आरओआई है उसका मार्केट थोड़ा लो रहेगा. सो लेट्स जस्ट फोकस. अब हम लोग जितने भी ज्वेलर हैं सब लोग दोनों उसको डील कर रहे हैं अलग अलग तरीके से. सो आई थिंक इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट दैट जो अभी लोअर आरओआई वाला प्रोडक्ट है उस पे हम कंसंट्रेट करें, एंड जिसके पास जो प्रोडक्ट स्टॉक रहेगा दैट पर्सन विल बी किंग when the markets open.
Get your drift, and I completely agree with you. But now
Thank you.
To go to Sudhir. Sudhir, having heard what Tanya has to say and what category of product as a designer and merchandiser should this thing, can you tell us about your perception of how the buying patterns are going to change in the AC era?
See, I kind of agree with Tanya, what she said. And I also do see that there might be a spike up after opening. It could be a revenge buying or it could be need-based buying. People might have different perception, like people who are going to have weddings in December, January. They also might think, okay, this is a chance. And as I think all over India, this perception is there that gold is going all over the world, that gold is going to go high. And Indians are the first people to run behind. So I think they'll be the people, that kind of category people, definitely they'll buy. But as I see, there'll be a liquidity crunch. Little bit of liquidity crunch because of all MSMEs not doing good. They'll need some time and some liquidity for their own businesses. So I think initially after opening, there might be a spike high, but I do agree with the low margin products will be moving high. We'll have to take care of this spike, and we have to make sure that in next 1 year, the distributed sales are okay.
So being an architect, I am assuming that you have started making plans to erect this kind of a market business model for yourself.
Fortunately, it doesn't have anything to do with this and that.
Okay, I will now go to Dhruv. Dhruv, what is the most important learning or revision of your business model that you have been able to figure out and plan for during this lockdown?
Initially, right now we don't understand what the future is going to behold. So let's say whenever India opens up, right, 15 days, 20 days a month. So what's going to happen is, I personally feel we've got two types of clients in the market broadly, the different types, but two types broadly. So one is a client who takes gold as a necessity, and one is a client who takes gold as a luxury. So anyone who takes gold as a necessity, I feel that sale bracket is going to be there. It's definitely going to be hit in the beginning because, as we are all aware, a lot of people have been laid off, a lot of people not getting the salaries. The luxury segment is probably going to go for a toss because of a lot of weddings getting cancelled, or even if they're happening on a smaller scale. So my take is bread and butter stuff is what the future is, at least for the next year or so.
And I would now like to go to Seema. Seema, you are an admirable Kathak dancer, I know. And I'm sure that one of the small components besides talent in your success is that you know how to enthrall the audience, depending on the audience. So now, having seen what is happening in the COVID area, we are all in a state of ICU right now. Having seen what is happening, how do you see the shift in customer perception, customer requirements, and customer spending on luxury items, specifically jewelry, in the AC era?
So I don't think that, I do think that it may be hit a little bit from the luxury point of view, but I think more than ever before, we have to focus our efforts in standing out creatively. At Kirtilal's, we've always put all our eggs, I would say, heavily into creativity. And whether that be the design or whether that be how the jewelry is manufactured, because we do that in-house as well. We've given a lot of importance to that. And I think it's time to now expand that even more digitally, which is what we are focusing our efforts in, is really having our teams come up with new ideas to introduce to our platforms, new ways to engage with our clients. So recently, a few years ago, we had introduced a virtual trying room in our lounge where you could be sitting, your family could be sitting somewhere else in the world. So it's almost foreseeing this kind of an era that we're living in today,
Absolutely.
where you could see a piece that we may not even physically have in our store, but they're trying it on themselves virtually and sharing with their families what it looks like. So now we're looking at taking this completely digitally. So it'll be a real virtual trial room. So things like that is what we are looking at expanding on, and also banking on our 80 years of creativity and beauty that has been created over incredible, designers who have made their ways to Harry Winston and such, to take their wisdom and how to digitally, marry that knowledge.
Thank you. Rajesh, I want to hear what you have to say about how important will be the inclusion and adoption of various online and digital platforms for your business. Because you are already spread all over the world. I want to now know how that digital spread is going to be addressed by Kalyan Jewellers.
For a very long time now, actually, personally also, I believe that online is going to pick up in India. And I can very proudly tell that 6 years back, we have invested in an online company called Candere. And today we own about 60% of that company. And I am personally in touch with the promoter of Candere and Mr. Rupesh, and he's doing a wonderful job. This Akshay Tritiya, many of you would have noticed that we came up with a new kind of sale. What we did was that we told our customers that sitting in your house, you can get your gold certificate. So it gave a feeling as if, because there are a lot of customers, especially in South, whereby they would like to have gold on that day. So we gave them that feeling, and our WhatsApp or mail just popped up and gave them the coin, just like this. So, And here what we did was, we have about 105 stores in India. And what we did was that the customer, when he logged in, and as Sudhir was telling, we are there in 19 states, each state has a different gold rate. So what we did was that in the back end, if the customer selected, he has to select the shop from which he wanted to collect the coin. So if he selects Ludhiana, the Ludhiana rate will come up. If he selects Chennai, the Chennai rate will come up. So by that way, we were online, but online में थोड़ा ज़्यादा rate होता है normally. But we gave them at the rate in which they would have bought if they had come to our store. So what I would like to tell is that online is going to be the in thing, and just like what Seema was telling, we are also having this trial system which we have started, and I think this is an in thing. So, but presently only small tickets are happening, but I am a big voter for online.
Great. Now that we've seen the retail viewpoint, Chirag, I would like to understand from you, because as a person who is in the B2B business, the inclusion of digital internet-based software, etc., is going to be a different kind of proposition.
Definitely.
Yeah. How do you expect to use that?
So I think post COVID, everyone is talking online is the way forward. Online is the way forward. So when we also having our meetings, we are saying that yes, we need to go online, but we internally have not been able to figure out how online, to be very honest, on a B2B arena. B2B arena on gold jewelry sales, if I have one design of ring, maybe in one basket, I might have 50 designs of rings. The ring is like 2 grams. How do you expect us to put it online? So those are the questions we are tackling, and it's not going to be easy. So internationally, when we are looking at our customers, we have got customers in Africa. So if I develop an app for them to get the app, for me to train them to get the app, it's not going to be all easy. Even in the retail arena, everyone is talking, yeah, we should go digital. Digital is for the guys who are into the higher bracket. The higher bracket, let's say the people who are not looking at basic gold sales. They are mostly the people who are looking at internet, who are more internet prone. The remaining generation is still not that internet prone, and for them, WhatsApp also, in a lot of smaller cities of India, I don't think WhatsApp also will be very widely used. So for them to develop an app, go online, it's not going to be easy, but yes, it is a must today. Amit Damani said in one of the conferences very nicely that our generation is a internet migrant. So the newer generation is all internet prone, but this is an internet migrant where we are shifting, me as well, we are training ourselves about the internet. Like Rajesh Bhai said that he got a company, we are all learning internet, we are all learning how to adapt internet. So it's going to be that way.
So considering that you're learning this, I have one quick question that I want a response to. How do you expect to do things differently from what your father did? How is Chirag going to do things differently from?
So when dad used to do business, the way it was done earlier was customers used to come to office. They used to sell the same parcel of gold jewelry to the same 3 customers. And they used to, if gold was at 20 dirhams, for example, over here, they used to charge a making charges of 10 dirhams on top. So that was the kind of business they used to do back then. When we got into business, it was globalization time. Traveling was important. So we started traveling to shows to purchase. Then we started traveling to shows to sell. So we used to take part in the Turkey show. We used to take part in the Hong Kong show. That became a trend. Now, if you ask me, there is a lot of question marks. Yes, online is the way forward, but how online? We have not been able to figure out the answer, to be very honest, because it's not easy. Far East and all the customers are still not very comfortable using online for a B2B business. B2C, yes, they are very forward, but not in B2B.
I agree. Okay. Sayam, I want to know from you, how is it that you think you will be able to support the retailers and your customers in general in this AC era as being a prime manufacturer?
I think, as I said before also, that in the digital format is very important today.
Sayyam, little louder. Sayyam, little louder.
The digital format is very important today. So what we are looking at is we have already made apps, and the apps are easily available. My team is also working on it. The app is easily available to the consumer, to the retailer. Whatever stock today we have at our wholesale outlet will be easily available for the retailer to see at his own place and where he can show his customer. It is not. It is very important for them to do inventory management at this time when you do not know that your goods which are there in your shop and the carriers are not there at place, how they are going to think and how they are going to refill their stocks. So it is very important for them to have a digital format where they can see, they can understand, they can have their inventory management in their control. उसके बाद वो अपने आप डिसाइड करे कैसे करे. आने वाले दिनों में ये भी हम लोग कर रहे हैं. हमारे सब मैन्युफैक्चरर्स, होलसेलर्स, जितने सेल्स स्टाफ ऑफ द रिटेलर, ईच ऑफ अस आर प्लानिंग कि हम उनको कैसे ट्रेन करें आने वाले दिनों में, कैसे अपने दुकान में सेल्स को मेंटेन किया जाए, कैसे अपने दुकान के अंदर डिजिटल फॉर्मेट के अंदर उस सेल्स को आगे लेके जाया जाए, जिससे जो आज वी आर लुकिंग एट कि द सेल्स विल रिड्यूस फ्रॉम 30 to 40% दिस ईयर बिकॉज ऑफ द लॉकडाउन पीरियड ऑल्सो एंड बिकॉज ऑफ द टाइम कमिंग अहेड ऑल्सो. उसकी वजह से आपको अपने सेल्समैन को 500 के बैच में, 300 के बैचेस में हम लोग सबको ट्रेन कर रहे हैं कि वो आगे अपनी सेल्स को कैसे प्रोग्रेस कर सकें और आगे अपनी सेल्स को कैसे आगे बढ़ा सकें. तो इस तरीके से एक एक फॉर्मेट्स को आगे लेके जा रहे हैं. एंड आई थिंक पॉजिटिविटी इज द मेन थिंग व्हिच इट शुड बी देयर इन द माइंड ऑफ द रिटेलर ऑल्सो. आज अगर उसके माइंड में आएगा कि उसको अपनी बाइंग पैटर्न ऑलरेडी मेंटेन करना है. मैरिज सीजन हैज गॉन अवे फ्रॉम जून टू दिसंबर. सो दिसंबर के अंदर इमीडिएटली अगर आपके पास नवंबर अक्टूबर के टाइम पर बाइंग का प्रेशर आ जाएगा तो इट इज नॉट पॉसिबल फॉर यू एट दैट टाइम टू फिल ऑल द स्टॉक्स. स्टॉक शुड व्हेन द शॉप ओपन्स धीरे धीरे अपना माल को इंटेलिजेंटली भरते रहें ताकि एट द एंड मोमेंट ऑल्सो यू हैव अ टाइम ऑफ एट दैट टाइम व्हेन द कस्टमर इज कमिंग इन you have logical stocks there at that time with you.
I want to ask you a quick question. This is not something I had planned, but as you were talking, the thought came to mind that are you going to change your manufacturing processes or planning or scheduling to be able to deliver more of just-in-time and urgent orders?
Yeah, at this moment, as you said right now, Himan bhai, we ourselves have divided the whole country into 4 zones, and at this moment the customer orders or small orders are going to be a more priority than the marriage sales. So what we are looking at in the app format, the consumer can themselves go and click the order add to cart and can take it ahead in a way wherein the B2B, the retailer, wherein he can see our stock on the screen. This is available. Whatever stock is coming in their mind, a designing concept is also there in that, where the creativity, as Seema said, the creativity aspect also is there in the app. You can just press on it. You can press some design which is there on the table, some artificial design also, and you can expect that 7 days, 15 days delivery on the gold front. So what this is what we are looking at this moment. So where the customer is also satisfied himself.
I think all the other panelists will be very happy to hear this. Okay, guys, now I have a surprise for everybody. We've been talking business, and I'm still letting it sink in and understanding everything you have said. And then I still have one more question left, which according to me is the most important question of this session. But I'm taking the liberty of taking exactly 7 minutes off. Each one of you is going to talk without using any business terms. In fact, in the way of jewelry business terms, about your passions other than jewelry. And I love conspiracies. So I'm going to start with Tanya on this question. Tanya, your 1 minute starts now.
I grew up in an RSS family. So I have politics in my blood. उसके बिना हम अगर ज्वेलरी का काम पे शादी नहीं हुआ होता तो शायद पॉलिटिक्स में कई क्रांति कर रहे होते. So I think so I love to do these conspiracy. इंडिया में बहुत सारी है. What is who's गुमनामी बाबा? मतलब for that matter. एंड क्या होता अगर नेहरू जी नहीं बनते, अगर गांधी जी उनकी बात नहीं मानते, अगर जिन्ना कोई पीएम बना देते, यू नो, एंड सो मेनी, आई मीन, क्या जो ओम पर्वत है, क्या वही was that a man-made stupa because it has special energies and everything which has been scientifically proven? Was Tejo Mahal really Taj Mahal? And you know, pyramid किसने बनाया? So I love conspiracy theories. I love to serve them. And आज के डेट में Twitter politics and Twitter is like अगर हमको politics में interest नहीं है, कहना कि हमको pollution में विश्वास नहीं है. It affects you. It's just your choice if you believe it or not. Yeah.
Only one problem I had with your whole thing. I loved hearing everything except the word jewelry.
Sorry.
Okay, no issues. I'm kidding. Okay, I'm going to take Sayam next. Sayam, you are a football fan. You are a cricket fan. Do you love to hit a season ball with your feet?
No, I just like to hit the football with my feet and not the cricket ball. So it has been great. I think this time मुझे लगता है भगवान ने हमको बराबर टाइम दिया हमारी फैमिली के साथ स्पेंड करने का. So with my children, I'm playing a lot of football and a lot of cricket from 5 to 7 every day. And at the same time, I think in a month के अंदर my brother's children, my family, इतना time हम लोग सब लोग दे पा रहे हैं. I think it has been a very positive time that we have got to spend. As dwellers, हम लोग को time ही नहीं मिला इतने सालों में अपने आप को time देने का, अपनी health को time देने का, अपने cooking तरीकों को trend देने का, हर चीज को time देने का कोई time ही नहीं मिला है. I think it is the best time in which this month, and I think it will continue for 15 days or a month more. इस टाइम पर अगर इन सब चीजों को, अपने पैशन को हम लोग आगे लेके जाएं, तो आई थिंक आगे जाके जब द टाइम्स विल ओपन, थिंग्स विल ओपन, वी विल बी मोर फोकस्ड, एज इन हमारा एक साइड पूरा हो जाएगा सेटिस्फैक्शन का, कि सेटिस्फाइड इन अ वे वेयर वी हैव डन. इतने सालों में जो नहीं कर पाए अभी हमने कर दिया है. अपनी जिमिंग कर ली है, घर में हमने जॉगिंग कर ली है, सब चीजें हमने टाइम दे दिया. अभी वी शुड गो अहेड.
Good. Dhruv, your minute starts now.
Okay, so looking at the current situation where practically no one has anything to do throughout the day. So my passion, anyways, from day one has been fitness. So any form of fitness, maybe hitting the gym, maybe some outdoor sports. And आज के time पे, because this is what we know about it. No one's certain about anything, but I feel it's very important to be in any form of fitness. It might be the gym, it might be playing any sport that you like. Keeping your immunity high so that any chance we have of fighting the virus, let's say. So I would say very important to keep yourself strong physically. And passion, okay, I don't want this to be controversial, but I think the other passion, except literally, which is working out or playing sports, is Netflix these days. I think that's what pretty much is happening throughout the day.
Okay.
It's become like a passion only, pretty much. Murder mysteries throughout the day. So it's sports and sort of Netflix.
So being stuck in home, I hope you didn't exercise in such a way that you stepped on everybody's toes in the house.
No, not at all.
Okay. Chirag, come on, tell us.
So this time has been a rejuvenating time. I think everyone's got their minds fresh now. I've got a set of twins, boys 6 years old. So I kind of spend most of my day being with them, which earlier we didn't get a chance. By the time we used to come home, they would have slept. So this was, I think, a month where we got a mind off, and now we feel a better connection. So that's the kind of hobby. Yeah.
Great. Sudhir, can we hear about you? I love both those things.
That's what I'm saying, but I can't do like Sayam 5 to 7. I can't go back. So I think this year's trip, even my family, my kids, they're all very sad about this part that will not be able to go for holidays. But yes, good thing about this thing is that we got a lot of time with the family, and moreover, I would say, I think last couple of decades, we saw everything, kids, business, family, everything, but we never looked into ourselves. I think this is a time we got for ourselves also to look into how is our health, how, like bro said, hit the gym, exercise for some time, look into yourself, see. I think that was very, very good. In first week of this thing, I was very tense, but then I made, after that 3 weeks after that, I think it was very, very good. Lost a couple of kilos actually. So that is very, I mean, good for me. I like it.
Your 1 minute starts now. You have become the latest binge watcher on Netflix. That's what the news say.
Who, me?
No, Rajesh.
Rajesh.
Your 1 minute starts now.
Actually, the day I returned back from office before lockdown, and I heard about the lockdown, I had put in my profile that let us enjoy the God-given time. Let us hit the gym, or let us exercise. Let us do meditation. Let us have oil bath. It's very famous in this part of Kerala. And let us speak to friends and family. Let's enjoy. And frankly speaking, leaving business aside, I am extremely happy because and I usually, I know it's not very good, but I like to idle myself. I just like to sit, relax, read newspapers. So I read about newspapers about 1.5 hours a day, and this has been continuing for about 20 years. I read 5 newspapers a day.
Wow.
And another thing is swimming, because Kerala, we have a lot of rivers and ponds, and I learned swimming that way. But now we have a pool, and our family time is also there inside the pool, because we sit and talk in the pool, and we really enjoy the pool actually.
Okay.
And
now,
that's it.
Thank you. Coming to Seema. Seema, I know your passion. Tell us about it. I want to hear it from you.
So I started learning Kathak in 2000 and never really thought it'll become such a serious part of my life, but it's I would call it my passion and my life. So I spend a lot of time teaching AC, and I'm sure during and after. So of course now it's on Zoom, and it's not the same thing as sharing the energy in one room, but yes, I'm still teaching my classes. A very important note for everybody who doesn't know what Kathak is, but it's a North Indian classical dance form, and it's very different from Kathakali, which is from Kerala. So I'm very passionate about practicing my art form, but also part of that practice is to promote it, to educate people about it, to talk about it, to share the joy of dance. So hopefully the next time, which is probably God knows how many years from now, but the next time there's a stage performance, all of you can be there.
Looking forward to that. Okay, now I come to the last question that I have for each one of y'all. Again, it's a question that is common to everybody. Please, please, please restrict your answers to 2 minutes or 2.5 minutes. Please, let's not get short of time. I really want to hear everybody's points on this. In the changing scenario, going forward, can you please share with us the one single most important USP, unique selling point, that you will build or focus on to distinguish your company from the one next door? So you want me to repeat the question, panelists? Okay, I'm going to repeat it. In the changing scenario, going forward, can you please share with us the one most single important USP that you will build or focus on to help distinguish your company from the one next door? And let us start with Sayyam.
Yeah, I think, can you hear me?
Yes.
Manji? Yeah. Virtual format of selling jewelry is only going to be the way ahead, what I feel today. Today, when we are looking at all our customers, we are looking at having a way today, like you see an Airtel or Vodafone. There is a way, there is a system for each and every customer. हर किसी की सोच, हर किसी की इच्छाएं, हर किसी को अलग तरीके से उनको टैकल करना पड़ता है. उसी तरीके से टुडे जब भी हम अपना अभी वर्चुअल फॉर्मेट बना ऑन द प्रोसेस ऑफ मेकिंग इट, हम जब अपना प्रोसेस ये वर्चुअल वेबसाइट बना रहे हैं, उसके अंदर एक एक जन को, एक एक रिटेलर को, ईच प्रोडक्ट को कैसे स्टोरी लाइन बनाना है, कैसे स्टोरी लाइन बना के उसको कैसे आगे बेचना है, उसको बराबर तरीके से एजुकेट करके, मुझे लगता है कि दैट विल बी द डिफरेंस व्हिच इज गोइंग टू बी देयर टुडे, कि आज एक रिटेलर को कैसे हेल्प मिलती है एक होलसेलर से एक बराबर डिजिटल फॉर्मेट के अंदर, एक बराबर तरीके से जहाँ पे फुटफॉल लेस हो और इंडिविजुअली उनसे इन्वॉल्व होके उनके साथ बात करके इंडिविजुअली हर जन के लिए एक अलग फॉर्मेट, अलग सिस्टम बनाना होगा, अलग साइट को अलग लिंक देना होगा जो अपने कंज्यूमर को वो दे सके, जिससे फ्रॉम आवर होलसेलर मैन्युफैक्चर पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू and I think for most consumers or most retailers also we are looking ahead in this way कि it is very आज designs हैं. A retailer should differentiate himself from his own person, his own competitors in his own city. So creativity part of it also we are looking at कि एक city के अंदर एक retailer है, वो अपने आप को हमारे थ्रू कैसे क्रिएटिविटी डिफरेंट तरीके से हम उसको एक पोर्टल के थ्रू बराबर, जैसे ऑगमेंटेड रियलिटी हो या दूसरे प्लेटफॉर्म के ऊपर, हम उसको कैसे बराबर क्रिएटिविटी के तरीके से उसको ज्वेलरी एक बराबर तरीके से एक डिफरेंट तरीके से दिखा सके, सो दैट ही कैन डिफरेंशिएट फ्रॉम हिज कॉम्पिटिटर्स देयर. So there is going to be 3 platforms which we are looking at. One is the customer order platform, one is the creativity, and one is the virtual thing where a retailer can sit in his own shop. A sales girl who is selling her jewelry, she is not going to be the one who's going to go and buy. So today it's a time where a sales lady who's going to sell her jewelry, she is only going to sit at the platform, at the app, at the virtual platform and select for herself what she knows is going to sell. So this is what we are going to make a difference.
Thank you, Sayam. Sudhir, can you now tell us what you are going to do to differentiate?
Yeah, I agree with the saying what he said. Digitalization definitely is a part of this thing. If you ask me, I would not change anything only because of AC or after Corona or before Corona. This thing is, I think if I work on something about the business, it will be a long term. It will not be a short term because I know this Corona is going to go short. I think we should, I mean, I will try to, in the coming year, I would try to, not commoditize the business. If you see our business, our jewelry business has become like buying a commodity. Now you see most of the people, they are working on the design, not on design. They are working on the weight. So people buy jewelry also because we are promoting jewelry also like a commodity, 10 sovereign or 20 sovereign or all this. So I think that is one thing we should work on. We should work on more on design, less on, making it commodity. And second thing I would like to add, within our community, definitely a healthy competition is always better, but then we should again compete on our strength, not on the pricing. I've seen in last decade, lot of this thing, we have lost our own margins, our own business only because of competing on the basis of pricing. And that has brought the business, the standard of the business is very low level. I think most of you will agree with me. There are few distinct people. I think if we can somehow, we should definitely, the competition will always bring the best out of you. Absolutely. That I agree on. Absolutely. But this kind of competition, you will have huge number of turnover. But when you draw the bottom line, there might be wafer thin margin what you'll be looking at if we are not careful at this.
I agree. Okay. Chirag, can you take the next turn, please? In the meantime, Avinash, I think Rajesh is been muted. Can you please unmute him? Thank you. Yeah, Chirag, we'd like to hear what you would.
So to sum it up, I would say that rather than people are saying go online, do this, do that, I would rather say that we are taking the view that be open, have an adaptive environment, because I think post-corona, even though Sudhir bhai said that he is not feeling a major change, at least in our part of the region, we feel that it's, as you said, life before corona, after corona. A lot of things are going to be changing. Travel is going to be a little bit difficult. Customers in and out is going to be difficult. Dubai government has already put severe restrictions on customers walking into the store. So a beautiful thing that Dubai government has put in, which is impossible to implement, they have said that if a customer is trying jewelry, you need to sanitize it before you put it back on the display. And we as a Golden Jewelry Group, we are saying that that is impossible. Every time if I'm going to sterilize the jewelry, it's going to lose its luster. So it's definitely going to be, so we are all adapting towards it. We are saying, okay, what measures can we say? Online, yes, everyone is saying, yes, online we should do. But I don't think it's the only way to survive. So we will have to keep changing and adapting to the scenario.
Right.
So Chirag, just clarifying here when I said there won't be a difference, I feel that this corona is going to be temporary. Definitely the difference will be there because there are epidemic in past also, all went by. My business decisions or any strategy or any policy will not be based on that.
Definitely. That's a good point. That's a very good point. Valid point, Sudhir bhai.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay. Next, Dhruv, can you take up the question, please?
Okay, so I've got two answers to this. I'll start with the first one. First one is, like everyone said, that it's very, very important today's time to be creative. Your designing needs to differentiate you from everyone else around. It's very important for you to be on a strong digital platform as well, because aaj ke time pe jo maximum chalta hai is, someone who can access something very easily on his phone, because the world is completely gone into a different way of working. Everything is, let's say 20 years back, you couldn't do anything without a laptop. Now you can do a lot of things with the phone as well. So digital is a very, very important part of it. But then I've got another approach to this, which is an old school approach, which is it's very important for a retailer in today's time to get trust back in jewelry. To be specific, let's say gold jewelry. There was a time when I joined business about 10, 12 years back when gold was at a much, much, much lower price. That time, what I used to see, customers used to buy gold thinking ki aaj loge, when we have kids or grandkids, whatever, it's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times the price. But that somehow did fizzle down a couple of years down the line. So I feel in today's time, it's very important to build that trust and make customers understand that, this is an asset for you and for the future. It's, because of all these news coming up that gold is going to touch $3,000 an ounce or whatever it is. And it's very important to tell them that if by any way, you come through some difficult times, we are there to support you. And what I mean by that is giving them the right price for their gold back. So that is very, very important, because in, whatever said and done, it's really shook the world what happened with us, the COVID-19. So you need some form of security. And that security would come with knowing that the person, the retailer you're buying from, is there to vouch for the gold and is there to take it back at the right price.
Right. Tanya, you're next.
I want to differ. Everybody is talking about digital, but the thing is, I agree that it is important, but it is only, let's quantify it. It is only 1% of an entire market right now. सिर्फ 1% उसका शेयर है उसका. पहले अपना फिजिकल, अपने ओरिजिनल स्टोर का तो सब लोग को ध्यान रखना होगा ना. So I think going forward, one thing I've realized, like हमारा USP जो अभी तक हुआ है, हम अच्छा going forward डिमांड कम होएगा. हमको ये अब हम लोग नहीं कर सकते कि किसी के पास डिमांड हुआ, अब वो डिमांड मुझे मिल जाए. Right now we just sharing the already created demand. अभी हम लोग को डिमांड क्रिएट करना है. लोगों के मन में ये आए कि ज्वेलरी खरीदने की जरूरत नहीं है, लेकिन अच्छा खरीदना है, I want to, not because I need to. How to do that? I think हमारा जो USP थोड़ा सा we've been good at something is we are the only jeweler from the entire UP who have tapped on to the rich heritage, world famous, Lucknow के नवाब is known worldwide. So that history, I think आप Hyderabad से हैं, of course you are, Avinash ji, better, you know what I'm talking about. But हम लोगों ने tap करा है अपना जो अवधी और जो नवाबी story है, basically story. See, jewelry ultimately आपके पास आके देखेगा तब वो like करेगा, लेकिन उसका mind made up हो जाता है जब तक वो आपकी दरवाजे तक jewelry खरीदने आती है. Right? उसके बाद आप अपना बेच पाए तो वो आपका fail है. So I think for her to walk into your store for the client, we'll have to do a lot of work together right now. So and we grow up listening to stories. We still want to hear stories. So maybe instead of saying अभी जो हम लोग ads देते थे ना कि जी हम बड़े jeweler हैं और हम सब कुछ रखते हैं, तो आपको वही कस्टमर मिलेगा जिसको सब कुछ खरीदना, कुछ को पता ही नहीं कि उसको क्या खरीदना है. If we want, now we'll have to break our promotions into smaller targeted. पहले तो अपना एक target audience पकड़ो कि ये वाला campaign I will target at girls who are working. उनको रोज वाला jewelry चाहिए. So we target entire story around them कि maybe something emotional, put in something emotional कि बच्चे को छोड़ के जाती है, काम करते हैं सारा दिन, वो आती है and then the child gives her something tiny from her pocket money saved, right? Now then you maybe want to do a bridal thingy, so then there is around the wedding time we do something focused at the bridal, something focused at the mothers or something. But our entire campaign going forward will have to be broken down into smaller stories. Packaging will be very important to create demand right now. That's my thought.
Thank you. Rajesh, your turn.
Yeah. Hi, sir. Actually, I would like to tell this in two parts. One will be like what Chirag was telling on COVID, and the other would be as the others and most of them have been telling us about how we would like to see after COVID or after the immediate impact of COVID. So in COVID, I'll be extremely honest. The 75% thing that is there in my mind is cash flow. So because we have vast operations and lot of cash going in, going out. So what should we do on cost? So this is what is there immediately on my mind. And after COVID or after the immediate impact of COVID would be, as I have explained earlier, what was in fact one of our panelists told about corporate jewelers. I would like to tell about individual jewelers. So actually there are individual jewelers who are doing extremely well. And just like two sides of the river, they want here, we want there. So in the same way, the advantage of the individual or small chain jewelers is that they know that part of India or that part of the city extremely well. They know the customers well, suppliers well. So we were having the same info, and this is what we want to improve. So each of our staff or each of the manager, we want to know the exact local festival when it is happening, or how we have to serve the customer there. Can we give the goods to him? Can they go to his house and then check it and get it back?
So you want to be global.
Like already we are we would like to reach the hearts and minds of people to such an extent that we would like to know when he's walking in whether he has to have coffee with sugar or without sugar, because our database is now getting enriched to such a level whereby they can exactly know which all shops of Kalyan he has gone to, and from his Facebook we can see what are his interests. So this type of data mining is happening in the back end for Kalyan.
Very good. Seema, you are next.
Yeah. I would say that there was a time when we were only in Coimbatore, and people could see a bride and recognize jewelry and know that this is from Kirtilal's. And I think, of course, with now so many more players in the market, and seeing that there is, so many more cities that we are present in, I think one of our goals is to continue to up our product, but also to up our communication in such a way that the piece becomes recognizable as a piece of art and as a recognized piece, as a branded piece of jewelry. And of course, it's a very different space that we're playing in, because we're not an international brand that has 21 options to buy. We have 2,000 options. So it's much more difficult, but I think we're slowly but surely working towards that space where anyone can pick up the jewelry, and not just us from Kirtilal's who can recognize our own piece, but to have that kind of a identity to our jewelry.
Great.
Because we worked very, very hard in maintaining our quality standards, as everyone knows, and it's something that we're very, very well known for. But I think on the flip side, on the communication side, and on the story building side of the brand, that is something that we are focusing on now.
I couldn't agree more with the need for branding and the need for recognition. Okay, now before I end, being the 8th youngster here on the call, I am going to give you 2 of my thoughts. On the first question, I was surprised that none of you mentioned innovation. According to me, innovation is not only about design or product. Innovation can be in every aspect of the business. And I believe this is one thing our industry lacks substantially. I was awake at 3 o'clock last night talking to one of my customers in the US to take permission to give you the example of what I'm going to tell you now. That company, that retailer, he's a very small retailer. He has only 4 outlets, but that retailer had decided that he wants to establish himself as an innovation center for the future. And therefore, when we sat down to brainstorm about 3.5 weeks back, we knew what is happening. and that we knew that people would not come into shops very easily, etc., etc. And they were already having a very well-established website with a lot of product on it. They introduced AR within a period of 2 days, augmented reality, where a customer could go and see any of the jewelry pieces on their website, and then could say that, okay, I will go to this shop to see it. But being the way things are, what we devised is a drive-away system. All the shops there, we cannot do it everywhere in India, but all the shops in the US are generally located in places where there is enough place for a customer to drive in. So in about 3 days, they got huge mirrors and everything, which were put on a trolley. So whenever the customer would drive in, those 4 or 5 pieces of jewelry, along with the mirror and a person going with gloves and everything, would go to the car. The customer doesn't even have to get out of the car, would go to the car, let him try those 5 pieces of jewelry. The customer will select one, he carries the card machine with him, and he makes the sale. Of course, when I was talking to her last night, she told me that they used to have more than 30 customers coming in every day, but their average sale was less than 5 pieces a day. It's just the novelty of the thing that people loved. Okay, this is what I mean by innovation. It doesn't have to be about product. They created no new product for the Corona period. It was the same product, but offered in a different way, a service offered in a different way. So this is the kind of innovation that drives customers to you. Okay, another point I would like to make, and I think I want everybody, not only the panelists, but everybody to think about it, is that even now you have to start thinking of a strategy to get that share of the customer's wallet, which is now going to lie unclaimed. People are not going to travel. People are going to spend less on restaurants and entertainment. People are not going to even buy that many clothes. This is a time when we can, as an industry, strategize and make plans and products and services to grab that share of the customer's wallet. Having said this, I think you guys were brilliant. And I'm telling you, the point that you all made about perception and unity is so important. The perception part is very critical. And the unity part, I agree, because today, when everybody quotes a different gold price, nobody knows whether he's being cheated or whether he's paying a fair price. And therefore, the perception is going to get affected. Nor can you do a joint promotion as an industry to promote jewelry as a category, because we are all fighting within each other. Okay, so while fighting within each other, we lost our perspective and we ignored the biggest competitors that we have today, that is the mobile phones and the TVs and the holidays and everything else. It is a time when we need to get back to ourselves. I think you guys were brilliant. It has been such a pleasure.
I'd like to just say something. This is something I want to say, if I can. I really want to reach out to the association and insist कि आप लोगों को ना, because whenever the markets will open entirely, there should be a set guideline of how to go about this sanitation of the thing. Like, you know, maybe put in advisory, क्योंकि सबको idea नहीं हो रहा है कैसे करें. Like we are brainstorming within our stores individually of how to do it. Like what we have come up with idea is that there'll be 7 color-coded masks and gloves का bin. तो एक दिन पे जो भी आएगा पहनेगा उतारेगा और वो बिन आपका हफ्ता भर के लिए रहेगा before it gets sanitized and then used again on Monday. So I think this type
already your point has been discussed and we are working on it, Tanya. Don't worry on that.
Great. Thank you, Avinash.
So Hemant bhai, can I get a minute for the closure?
Sure.
1 minute. Yeah. I would like to make a request to all the corporates here. And as during Corona, now I'm talking for Sayyam, as he said, during Corona, we should also say our industry has helped all over, whether it's Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Maharashtra, everywhere. I think everybody has taken very good care of their workers, their employees, everything. And people have given a lot of help also. I would request all of you, if possible, this should not happen only when Corona comes or when something else comes. I think throughout the year you should have something. Like in our company, we with every bill we save something for the health. We save something for the charity. And that money can be utilized in the places like this. Like this time we have helped nearly 15,000 workers. So it was not all of a sudden a burden on us. And I mean, it's a good cause. So this is my request to all of you.
Definitely.
Thank you.
Yes, Ashok Bhai, I think you can take over.
I think Avinash ji may have some questions
Yes.
that have been asked by listeners.
Actually, everybody is now. I have stopped the chat because I wanted to concentrate on the things. So people are writing a little bit, but I have one point to ask the entire panel. When we are talking about changing the perception, changing or bringing cohesiveness in the industry, what is that you want to start at your end to change the perception or to bring cohesiveness in the industry? Please, the panel.
Transparency, Avinash, there should be transparency, I think. The transparency is there in whatever product we are selling. Hallmarking, of course, in the Kundan products, diamond products, whatever we are selling. If the transparency is there, automatically the perception of the customer will change. What I feel.
You know, yeah, so I feel transparency definitely, and it's very important to have a good buyback policy. See, what happens is that the biggest problem I've seen is that, you know, a lot of people feel कि gold का एक ही rate होता है, you know, आप खरीदो एक ही rate होता है, बेचो एक ही. I'm saying from a retail point of view. But a lot of times, you know, again, a lot of people, you know, when they come back, a lot of people give them a lower buying rate, which I think kind of turns the person off from the main point where originally gold started selling so much in the country, which was, you know, it was a heirloom, it was investment. So it's very important to have it's very important to have transparency, but a good buyback policy also. You should be, I personally feel, again, it varies from person to person. My perception, you should have the same buying and selling rate, because you should not turn the customer off कि हाँ आप खरीदने आ रहे हो तो gold का rate ज़्यादा है, बेचने आ रहे हो तो gold का rate कम.
Dhruv, agreed to your point, but to be honest, buyback is a secondary thing. Today, what we are looking at is the trust which we want to increase in the minds of the consumer, as well as we want to bring that trust to be seen from the government side also. So to do that, yeah, Ashok bhai.
Can I speak on that particular element of the pricing? I think if you guys remember, or probably this new generation may not remember, in 2006 and 2007, we started an entire concept where this problem of selling at one rate was continuing. And in the GGF, we created a pricing, buying and selling rate. And we started sending it to more than 35,000 people across the country. Every day's buying rate and every day's selling rate. The buying rate was put at almost around 916, and the selling rate was put at around 97% for 22 karat gold, where there is sufficient profitability, and we made sure that as many people could take advantage. And this was for hallmark jewelry. For non-hallmark jewelry, the buying back could be a different pricing. So we made this concept, and it did not take up well with so many people, because they never tried to put this as a practice in their own stores, because they were continuously in a competition with their people all the time. And हमारे यहाँ नहीं चलेगा सर, ये हमारे यहाँ नहीं चलेगा सर. मैं जानता हूँ आज की तारीख में हमारे यहाँ नहीं चलेगा, ऐसे 100 शॉप्स बंद हो चुके हैं. और यही पॉइंट के ऊपर, क्योंकि उनके पास एक जमाने में जितना बिकता था उसका 5% वापस आता था, और एक समय हो गया कि बिकना कम हो गया और माल इतना ज्यादा वापस आ रहा है कि they don't know what to do. They were selling at one rate and you were buying at one rate. You are not in a commodity business. आज आप $1 लेने जाते हो ना, उसका भी 72 रुपीस वो कोट करता है, बाइंग का और सेलिंग का 75 रुपीस बोलता है. Right. You don't get it at the same price. So you must set up a standard of buying and selling. और अभी से सेटअप करो, ये जो बेस्ट मौका है. You are not in the business of gold. You are in the business of jewelry.
Yes.
Jewelry and gold businesses are two separate things. If you are in the bullion business, please बुलियन भी आपको मेरे को बताइए, बाइंग एंड सेलिंग एक रेट में नहीं हो सकता है। और कस्टमर्स को समझाइए सर ये कोई कोरोना का इश्यू नहीं है, ये तो ऑल इंडिया इंडस्ट्री काउंसिल का हमारे पास गाइडलाइंस है कि गोल्ड हैज टू बी सोल्ड इन दिस वे, एंड इसके बगैर दूसरा रास्ता ही नहीं है. So very important that you follow these.
So this was my first point, non-commoditization of jewelry business. Jewelry cannot be sold as a commodity. So buying and selling, and these buying and selling prices, see, when I think around 10-15 years before, it was 2% of the hallmark jewelry. So this is we people only who came, okay, not 2%, 1%. Other one came 0.5%, other one came 0%.
Sir, I'll tell you, the West,
we are losing.
The West is absolutely in place. Maharashtra, Gujarat, everyone follows two pricing policy. In the North, there is a differentiation, but in the South, it is impossible to explain.
Ashok ji,
there is a cutthroat competition over there.
Ashok ji, I am saying if this comes from a unique association, which everybody has to follow.
Sir, it is not the association, it is the mindset of people that really drives things. आप जब belief ले लेंगे कि मेरे को ये मेरे organization में करना है, आप कर सकेंगे. आप बड़ी organization करने लगे, आपके नीचे 100 लोग तो वैसे ही करने लग जाएंगे. ये problem होता है when the real bulldozers behave in the wrong way. The entire generation be under them. They have no option but to do it. And today it is the survival of the fittest, and it is going to be even a worse situation when the times are going to improve. And once we are out of COVID, we are going to find it more and more difficult. ये कोविड के समय में आप बाइंग रेट, सेलिंग रेट का पॉलिसी सेट कर लीजिए और बताइए सर दिस इज द वे, दिस इज गोइंग टू बी देयर, पुट इट ऑन योर शॉप्स. आपको मैं गारंटी दे दूं कोई कस्टमर आपसे आर्ग्यू नहीं करेगा. छिपा के बात मत करिए. ऐसा मत बोलिए सर नहीं ये मेरा फादर बोल रहा था. नहीं सर, from today this is what we are following. अगर कोई इश्यू आता है. नितिन भाई.
अशोक भाई हमारे यहाँ पे क्या ना है हेमंत भाई?
यस
हेमंत भाई, हम लोगों ने डे 1 से हमारे जो रेट बोर्ड है जो हर कैश काउंटर के पीछे हर फ्लोर के ऊपर है, उस पे क्लियर मेंशन किया है बाइंग, एक्सचेंज एंड रीसेल सब रेट उसके अंदर किए हैं. और अभी जब ये लोग एक सीन देख रहे हैं कि अभी सेलिंग के लिए बहुत आएगा तो फिल देयर रिक्वायरमेंट, और सब जो 3 महीने से जिनको रोजगार नहीं मिला, पगार नहीं मिला, छोटी बड़ी चीजें, तो यही चीज काम आएंगे. एंड प्रॉफिट इज नॉट एट ऑल अ बैड वर्ड. तो हम अगर लेने देने के आइडिया पहले से क्लियर करते हैं और कस्टमर को वीडियो से पता है कि लेने देने में भाव का फर्क होता है, तो उनको कोई भी प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. तो हम लोग बहुत अच्छे से मेंटेन कर रहे हैं एंड वी आर हैप्पी विद दैट.
Again, you cannot set up a separate policy when you are in difficult times and a very convenient policy when you are in your good times. You must have one standard policy and you must follow that policy. And the policy should be good. It should not spoil the blood of every single person. खून खराबा नहीं होना चाहिए, उसमें बहुत comfort level होना चाहिए. ये इज्जत का business है. You cannot defeat the fundamental foundation on which this business was built. I know of business. My grandfather used to tell me in the 30s and the 40s, अगर 40% value addition नहीं होता है तो gold नहीं बेचते थे हम. 40% value addition in the 30s and 40s and 50s. सर हमने तो 5% में खलास हो जाते हैं यहाँ पर आज की तारीख.
So जैसे हम लोगों की तरफ अब ये भी चीज देखते हैं, जैसे कस्टमर टोटली डिस्ट्रस्ट पोल्की का ज्वेलरी कि अब यहाँ तो उधड़ा खरीदते, कई ज्वेलर आप उधड़ा बेचते हैं आज. तो परसेप्शन बैठ गया है कि जी पोल्की का ज्वेलरी नहीं भैया हस्बैंड नहीं खरीदने देते या पापा नहीं खरीदने देते, कि बहुत लॉस होएगा. So what we have done it, how we have combated it is कि over a period of time we actually जो भी supplier शुरू करते थे उसका नया jewelry तोड़ के purity check करके then now we give self certification of that product कि भाई we stand by our product. I think these are the kind of things we will have to do. Otherwise,
so basically to bring back trust, you have to walk the talk.
Yeah, so exactly. And it is
walking the talk. Then
but it is less expensive than I agree, and it is less expensive than the customer which goes away. ये महंगा है, जरूर महंगा है, हमको पड़ता है महंगा, नया चीज तोड़ने में बहुत दर्द होता है, but it is less expensive. It is not at least at the cost of the customer who leaves because they cannot buy polki because the men of the family do not trust the jewelers. कि ये सही बोल रहा हूँ.
Say what you sell what you say.
Yeah, I agree.
Your call, your take on this.
अविनाश जी और हेमंत जी, एक चीज मैं आपसे पहले परमिशन लेना चाहता हूं कि मैं एक क्वेश्चन पुट अप करना चाहता हूं जो बेस्ड ऑन आज के इसी वेबिनार के ऊपर में है, और लेकिन मेरा एक पर्सनल इसमें पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंस भी है. कैन आई गो अहेड
प्लीज?
प्लीज.
आपको बिल्कुल बछराज जी, आप बोलिए.
देखिए, इस 23 अप्रैल को एक सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट क्वेश्चन इस वेबिनार में ये है कि व्हाट इज द सिंगल मोस्ट थिंग व्हाट वी वांट फॉर द इंडस्ट्री टू चेंज. इस 23 अप्रैल को मेरे सन का 26th बर्थडे था, और मैंने उनको एक मैसेज भेजा. उसने इंसिडेंटली अभी 4 महीने पहले एक 5000 स्क्वायर फीट का अपने 2 कजिन्स के साथ में एक 5000 स्क्वायर फीट का एक नया शोरूम खोला है, और ये खराब परिस्थितियों में खोला था और खराब परिस्थितियां और आ गई है. मैंने उनको एक क्वेश्चन किया कि भाई देखो, मैंने बिजनेस जब स्टार्ट किया था तो मैंने 1987 में बिजनेस स्टार्ट किया. उस समय मेरी एज 27 इयर्स की थी, और हम लोगों ने कुछ बहुत थोड़े स्टॉक के साथ में हम लोगों ने अपना बिजनेस स्टार्ट किया था, और आज हम इस पोजीशन में आ गए हैं. उस समय हमने जो एक नई चीज की थी जिसको जिसने आज सारी इंडस्ट्री को बदल दिया है. 1987 में हमने 916 का गुड्स बनाना चालू किया, और मुझे प्राउड है कि मैंने अपने कैरियर में 916 के अलावा कोई प्रोडक्ट नहीं बेचा. मैंने स्टार्टिंग वहां से की थी, और आज मुझे खुशी है कि आज इंडस्ट्री पूरी उस दिशा में चली गई है और उसको पूरा फॉलो अप कर रहा है. मैंने उसको एक क्वेश्चन पूछा था कि तुम्हारे पास में मेरे पास जिस समय जितना स्टॉक था उससे करीब 8-10 गुना स्टॉक ज्यादा है. हमने उस समय ये एक 916 का एक कॉन्सेप्ट हम लेकर के आए थे जो इंडिया में नहीं था. तुम एक चीज कौन सा ऐसा करना चाहते हो जिससे पूरी इंडस्ट्री बदल जाए. एक इनोवेटिव आइडिया चाहिए, और जिसका आंसर मेरे पास में नहीं है. मैंने क्वेश्चन उसको पूछा है, मैं आंसर उससे एक्सपेक्ट करता हूं कि वो मुझे आंसर देगा. टाइमलाइन है उसके पास में 3 से 6 महीने का टाइम वो ले सकता है. मुझे ये अपॉर्चुनिटी मिली है कि आज पूरी यंग पॉपुलेशन, हमारी जो नेक्स्ट जनरेशन है, हमारा जो बिजनेस संभाल रही है, वो हमारे सामने है. उनको भी मैं ये क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा हूं, और मेरे पास में वेटरन लोग भी हैं जिनके पास में इंडस्ट्री का 30 से 35 बरस का एक्सपीरियंस है. इसका आंसर किसी के पास हो, क्या नया इनोवेशन हम ला सकते हैं जिससे हमारा अपना बिजनेस नहीं, हमारी पूरी इंडस्ट्री चेंज हो जाए. और जितने क्वेश्चंस रेज किए गए हैं कि गवर्नमेंट हमारी इज्जत नहीं करती या जो कुछ भी, हमने काफी कुछ सुना है, इनलाइटेड हुआ हूं मैं. तो इसका जवाब यदि किसी के पास अभी है तो अभी, और बाद में भी मिले तो मैं आई विल बी द हैप्पीएस्ट पर्सन टू नो दैट.
I have a few words if you can permit me.
Yes, yes.
Please, sir.
Yeah. सर एक्चुअली क्या है वो मेरा कैरियर में मैं बहुत गया है ब्यूरोक्रेट्स को देखने का, मिनिस्टर्स को देखने का, और आई हैव आल्सो accompanied most of you for delegations in jewelry to meet people. So according to me, sir, the innovation that as an industry we should talk today of the innovation for our industry, because each one of us have talked about innovation in our own business. Now together, what is the innovation that we can do? According to me, all of us have accepted that we need to change the perception. For changing the perception, first we should have a body. We should have the do's and do nots. We should have somebody to administer this. We can have some outsiders to come here and administer. We should have proper court kind of system where if anybody has a complaint, he should be able to present it and we should be able to deliver whether he's correct or wrong. For example, I don't want to name the person, but a very senior person, of course, I'll not deviate from the topic. So similarly, what I would like to request is, if we can brainstorm on these, and if we can have each supplier to have a registration number, each retailer to have a registration number, each worker to have a registration number. The advantage is now lot of pressure is being put by a lot of agencies on the company or on the business. We cannot survive this pressure alone. If we are having a body, a recognized setup, 100%, because we are seeing a lot of jewelry failures. We don't want to comment on individual names, but a lot of wrong practices are going on, and the problems of those companies or the problems of those practices are going to come on us. So according to me, if we can contribute to this innovation as an industry, it will be remarkable. That's it, sir.
Yes, I completely agree with you, Rajesh. We need to address a lot of these things at the industry level. So I think it's more up to the associations and the councils who will take it up. But then we also need to remember that as an industry and as a member of the industry, we need to be able to support the councils in their endeavors. That's my comment on that, and I frequently found that that doesn't always happen. You know, so
you are right. There also we can put कि इतना, for example, Zaveri Bazaar में जाता है goods, so इसका इतना percentage, yeah, something we can plan. But just like what now, I don't want to comment on the government, but when government is telling no tax, what the other people is telling is that we are paying tax, but हमको क्या मिलता है? So similarly, if you are able to have a proper structure, कि हम ये करेगा, आपको ये support करेगा, 100% I think there will be takers, sir.
Well, we have to hope for that. Yes, Ashok bhai.
Yeah, okay, Avinash ji.
Yeah, Ashok bhai, over to you because it's already 3:40.
Okay, fine. Friends together. Today we had our young generation spell out their hearts and minds. We had a real varied views from each and every speaker, and some were really unique. Some wanted one gold rate across the country. Some want less gold hassles, more unity amongst us. Some feel we are semi-essential, so we should not be badly affected. And possibly we may have a real revenge shopping happening immediately after COVID. Since gold has shown its strength, business can have a higher spike of buying. Necessity, ours is not a necessity segment, so we will continue. But the luxury segment may be slow for a while. Creativity is the key. That should be the most focus, using technology to get consumer. And we should be able to make our customers comfortable at home and still be able to see and buy our jewelry. What? On the B2B front, we have to change the way operations and rebuild sales with new formats. The personal questions asked to all speakers were also the best part, where we have seen from oil baths to healthcare, family chats to Netflix, teaching Kathak to practicing the art form. On the new techniques, new USP, virtual selling is the way ahead. Work on more design, less on pricing, and we must avoid price wars, competition on pricing where no one benefits. Be open, be adaptive, and accept the change and move ahead. Be creative, go digital, and get the trust of our customers back for our gold, for gold in our stores. The price has blown out of proportion, but we must make sure we assure our customers buyback at today's rates. Have your stories on your jewelry, be precise and targeted. Have a good ad campaign for all segments and customers. Cash flows may be a big challenge. Some of our old jewelry companies are doing too, and sometimes it is to their big advantage. And some corporates even desire to learn from them. Data mining is a big need to know a customer's ins and outs. I was very impressed with the intelligence, the innovative thought process of each of the panelists. The icing on the cake was to offer a new service at your shops as advised by Hemant Bhai. If you can't do anything, at least offer something new by way of a service. Kindly try and send your contributions, my friends, if at all, to the GJC Relief Fund to help our Karigars in some way or the other. Tomorrow on the 29th of April, we have taken another webinar which is based on a very interesting subject we are always wanting to know about. The subject is blockchain technology for the gem and jewelry industry. And the speaker is Abhinav Ramesh from Bangalore. A big thanks to the panel, Rajesh, Chirag, Seema, Dhruv, Tanya, Sudhir, and Sayam for your wonderful thoughts, wonderful opinions, and big hearts. A special thanks to Hemant Bhai for his exceptional moderation, for cracking these young talks so well. We look forward to seeing you all again tomorrow. So take care and stay at home.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ashok bhai.
Thank you.
Panel.
Thank
Thank you.
Special thanks to
Thank you, everybody.
Sayam for organizing and bringing this up. Thank you,
All
Sayam.
of us are done together.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Ji.
Sayam.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you,
Have a good day.
Sayam.
Nice meeting
Thank
you
you,
all.
guys. Thank you, guys.
Thank you,
Right.
everybody. Thank
Great
you,
job.
everybody, for the entire session. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
Bye, guys. Bye, Siddiq ji.